Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. As Dan mentioned, my name is Abdulmalik Abu Tayli. I work as assistant manager for the security strategy and design at Diriyah company under the master planning department. First, I would like to thank you and thank the organizers of the Security Middle East for the opportunity to present our project. Today, I'll be give you a brief overview of the Diriyah project along with a quick insight into our security approach. Apologies if I rush through a few slides. I've only got about 12 minutes, so buckle up. It's going to be a bit of a speed run. So before we begin, I would like to walk you through our agenda to give you a sense of the journey we'll be taking together. We will start with our story, giving you a brief background of who we are and where we are begin. Next, we will introduce our communities, showcasing the diversity and vibrancy of the people and places that shape our identity. Then we will take a deeper dive with the community up close, where we highlight unique aspects of our master plans. After that, we will touch point on some of the recent achievement that we delivered in Diriyah. Then we're gonna move to our security approach, outlining the principle and practices that ensure security and resilience across all the master plans. And finally, we will conclude with a short video of our journey. Okay, so let's begin by introducing you to the soul of our story, Diriyah. Diriyah is not just a place. Diriyah is a birthplace of the first Saudi state and the home of many kings and heroes who shaped the identity of modern Saudi Arabia. What you see in the image is Al Turayf, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the heart of Diriyah. This 300-year-old city is a living testimony to our natural and built heritage. With its mud brick architecture and deeply rooted tradition, it holds countless stories that are woven into the fabric of Saudi history, making it not just historically significant, but also emotionally powerful for all Saudis. The importance of the site is used in the vision for Diriyah, set by the custodian of the two holy mosques, His Majesty King Salman bin Abdulaziz. Additionally, His Royal Highness's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is the chair of our board, and his overarching directions forms the guiding light of all that we do to anchor our vision for the future on a jewel from the Saudi past. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so in Diriyah, we promise to preserve history and culture, to celebrate our community and identity, also to develop Diriyah Gate and Wadi Sfar. So moving to our community, as you can see on the screen, sorry, 1 second. As you can see on the screen, we are building what's effectively a small city-sized development confined in its eastern flank by an existing and much larger city. The main built-up area is shown in the dark brown on the screen in the center, which is around 14 square kilometer. We also have the Wadi Safar development, a unique exclusive series of farm plots of around 61 square kilometer. This is all contained within the overall supervisory area of around 194 square kilometer, showing in the red border. Here is a quick look into our master plan showing DG1 in the dark brown, DG2 in the light brown, and also Wadi Hanifa that sits under our foundation department. Also showing our boulevard, what we call the Saudi Champs-Élysées, and some of our iconic assets. So this is a comprehensive overview of our master plan, showcasing the full spectrum of assets type integrated within the project. It highlights not only the scale and ambition of the culture landmark, not only the scale and ambition of the development, but also the diversity and complexity it encompasses, from residential and cultural landmarks to hospitality, retail, and public spaces. Together, these elements reflect a holistic vision designed to create a dynamic, inclusive, and sustainable destination. So moving to community up close, as you can see here, Diriyah 1 characterized by its distinctive Najdi architecture, which is deeply embedded in its overall look and feel. with 1.86 square kilometer land area and 1.28 million square meter GFA, an expected population of 5,274. Here you can see some of the examples of the hospitality projects within Diriyah 1, with the leading ultra-luxury operators such as Rosewood, Four Seasons, Armani, and so on. Here you can see some of the CGI showcasing the architecture and overall look and feel of the hospitality project within DG1. This is one of our iconic landmarks, King Salman Square, which will be hosting major events. This is a typical retail and F&B area. Moving to DG2 is a more modern and vibrant development with its contemporary Najdi architect. 5.86 square kilometer land area, 5.26 million square meter GFA, and the expected population is 70,958. So here is some of the highlights of the iconic landmarks in DG2. We have 2 city parks, 6 key assets, and 2-kilometer boulevard. These are 3 of the main iconic assets that we have. We have the Diriyah Arena, the Royal Diriyah Opera House, and the King Salman Grand Mosque. Moving to our last master plan, Wadi Sfar is an ultra-luxurious gated community which will contain residential plots along with multiple iconic landmarks such as the golf course and the polo club. It has a 61 square kilometer land area, 2.79 million square meter GFA. Expected population is 20,406, and the number of residential plots is 360. This is an overview of the Wadi Safar master plan. This is CGI to show the look and feel of the development. It's a typical residential plots. So moving to our recent achievements, these are the 3 of the most recent completions we delivered in Diriyah. We have Bab Samhan Hotel, a Marriott Group hotel. We have Diriyah Art Future Museum and Bujeri Park. One of our most significant recent milestones is the awarding of a $1.4 billion construction contract to build our Royal Diriyah Opera House. Security. So, to ensure security, we design and commission a series of master plan regulations and guidance documents to steer external consultant through the design and construction process. So starting from the top, we have the overall project risk assessment, which sets out the risks and the agreed treatment. This is used as a reference document by security consultant designing individual plots. We also have security strategy for our master plan, which explains how we are planning for security to work in physical, technical, and operational terms. Next, we have created a design control regulation, or what we call the DCRs, which covers the mandatory requirements and processes for security design, such as you will carry out a building level risk assessment, or you must not have a basement parking below our crowded places. And finally, at the bottom, we have develop the security guidelines, which sets out how you achieve best practice in your planning and design process. So the diagram shows how the security foundation document I have just described cascade down into the security consultant design. For example, the design competition will typically include requirements from our team to ensure security is considered from earliest stages. From here, the security design progresses in tandem with the architectural design, increasing in detail of each of the key design stages, concept, schematic, and detailed. At each stage, the requirement for details in the submission increases, and we go through the process of checking and commenting on the submissions. Finally, I would like to share a short video that I believe does greater justice to the vision and spirits of Diriyah than a presentation alone can do.